Mindset Community, Dr. Ellen here, coming to you today with your next Tired Talk. All right, so we're going to begin a series called Ground Game. So it's really important, actually, to be able to get up and down off of the ground without using too much help or without even using your hands at all. This is a huge predictor on life longevity as well as overall health, fall risk, general strength, and function. So why not work on this? So we've talked before about the importance of sitting less, right? And so that is actually specifically referring to sitting less in a chair. Okay, so we know it's good for us to walk. We know it's good for us to exercise. That's been proven and validated in research countless times. But one thing that people don't consider about is when you do need to sit down, how you sit and what your options are. So utilizing the ground is an amazing way to mobilize your hips, work on your core stability, general strength, getting off of the floor. It's amazing for you in so many different ways. So in this next series that we're going to get into, we're going to talk about the different things you can do in multiple positions. So as you can see, I'm sitting deep down in a kneeling, but then sometimes I'll switch and come into this position. Sometimes I'll sit here into this position or switch sides into this position. So we're gonna go through multiple different positions that you can begin to utilize to open up your hip mobility, work on spinal mobility, core control, things like that, so that you can begin to increase your overall health and wellness. This is so important in what we do here at Mindset. So I'm looking forward to teaching you guys all this. So today we're gonna start first in this tall kneeling position. Okay, which is a good transition zone to being able to get off of the floor without using your hands in a lunge. Okay, so first being able to tolerate this position alone can be really important to gain. If you're not comfortable on your knees, grab a pad or a cushion or roll up a towel or something like that, because I want you to get used to this position. So being here, the first thing we're gonna do is squeeze your glutes a little bit, okay? And by squeezing your glutes, that's really gonna open up those hip flexors in the front. And some of you might feel that this is just tight. And if you sit a lot in a chair, this is gonna be pretty tight for you. So being in this position, squeezing your glutes on for 5 seconds and off for 5 seconds. Just kind of playing around and seeing what you feel. And then the next thing I want you to do today is work on your transitions. Get from here, this is called half kneeling, back to tall kneeling. Half kneeling to tall kneeling. Working on just a slight weight shift to put your weight over one leg so that you can lift the other. And back. Tall kneeling to half kneeling. Okay, so that's your 2 pieces of testing and exercises this week. Squeeze your butt for 5, relax for 5 to 10. And then work on this transition, trying to not use your hands unless you need them. Okay? So keep playing with those and we'll get into multiple positions here in the future. Send me any questions as you know, but let's get that ground game going. All right, we love you more than you know. Have a great week.